Hi everyone, it's Carissa and I am here with a Father's Day card. This is for my last minute scrappers out there or crafters out there that haven't done theirs yet. I'm going to be using some new products from the new catalog that's coming out July 1st. Artistic etching stamp set, some newsprint designer series paper, and some cherry cobbler cardstock. I'm going to try to get this done really fast. So I'm starting out with this piece of cardstock. It's 3 3/4 by 5 inches, and I just wet both sides so that I could easily crumple it up. It just kind of, I'll even wipe up my water with it. It just kind of helps, I don't know, give it a little more weathered look. And then I'll just straighten it back out and let it kind of dry to the side. You don't have to get it real wet. You don't want to soak it, just mist it a little bit. So I will set that aside. Okay, I have this stamp. It's from the Artistic Etching stamp set, and I'm just going to stamp it on crumb cake cardstock and crumb cake ink. And then I'm going to take the, I want to say this is the designer label punch or fancy label punch. I can never remember the names of these things, and I'm going to punch it out. And then I am going to take the Happy Father's Day stamp, and it is from Teeny Tiny Wishes. And I'm going to take some cherry cobbler cardstock, and I am going to stamp it right there. And then I'm going to take this sentiment and punch it out with the designer label, or the modern label, I'm sorry, punch. And then I'm going to take both of these pieces and just kind of drag the edges just a little bit in the black ink, just to kind of give them a little distressing. And now I'm just going to take this and mount it right on top of the other one. I didn't quite get those centered, but that's okay. Okay, so there's my sentiment piece. That my newsprint's still a little damp, so what I will do is go ahead and distress. I have a craft card base and a cherry cobbler mat, and I'm just going to distress the edges of these real quick. Okay. And then I will take the black ink pad and just kind of ink the edges of this again. I just want a little bit of that on there. I don't really want to go too far in on it. And then I'll do this piece as well. Okay, good enough. And this is still a little damp, but I can go ahead and do what I'm going to do. I'm going to use my Close to Cocoa ink and a sponge dauber and just get some ink on here. Now, Close to Cocoa is one of the ones that is retiring, so you will want to make sure that you have all the supplies that you need. Okay, good enough. This will mount on here. And I'm trying to decide, do I want to fold this down? I maybe want to rip this corner off. Okay, that's good. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my paper piercer thingamabob and I can't remember the name of anything tonight. And I'm going to punch 3 holes every other hole. So I just have my 3 holes there, and then I'm going to take 3 black brads, stick them in those holes and open them up. Okay, so there's that, and then I'm going to take this. It's a little too white right there where I ripped it, so I'm just going to add some ink to it. Call it done. My husband said that this paper, this newsprint paper, reminds him of Subway sandwich store. But I really like it because I think it's a great, the whole pack is really great and versatile, I think. So you're gonna love it, I promise. Okay, so there's that. I don't like the way this corner ended up ripping. Maybe I'll just squish it up like that. There, that looks good. Okay, this will mount on here, but not before I add some hemp twine. So I'm just gonna kind of wrap it around a couple of times and then tie it. And then what I kind of do, because this stuff doesn't really want to stay in place for me, so when I get it where I like it, then I just go ahead and run my adhesive right. I hold it in place and then I kind of try to run my adhesive over the back. Works better with my other one. And then just get it mounted down right away so that I'm not dealing with it moving around. Because it does, this twine for some reason just, it's not like ribbon. It wants to go its own way. Just do a double check to make sure I have it kind of where I want it, and then mount it down on my card. Okay, there it is. It's just a simple, really easy Father's Day card. You have time to make this, and maybe you don't have the brand new colors, but I'm sure you can find some substitutes to tide you over until you can order the new products. I hope you enjoyed, and I hope you have a wonderful Father's Day weekend. Thanks for watching.